Hey guys, we're going to do some back warm-ups right now. If you've had issues with your back, especially your lower back, and almost all of us have, it's a good idea to do these little warm-ups, especially before you work out, but even when we're just going to go through our daily routine, whether it be, lifting laundry or groceries or mowing the lawn or doing gardening, we're always at issue with our back. So it's a good idea to warm it up before we do anything every day. But if you're going to work out, then it's really important that you warm up your lower back a little bit. And we've done some of these things before, but I just want to go over them again because so many people are complaining about lower back pain, and this is a good way to avoid that. So the first thing we're going to do, we're just going to do some pelvic tilts and tucks. You can do this in bed before you get up in the morning, although it's a good idea to do it on a hard surface, carpeted floor or a yoga mat or workout mat. It's pretty easy stuff. This is all easy stuff, low impact. Stuff to warm up your back. So if you lay down on your back, your pelvis can either be tilted out or tucked in. And it's a good idea in the morning to practice tilting it out, tucking it in, tilting it out, tucking it in. Now, there's a good way to tell where you're at. If you are tilted out, you can put your hand underneath your back as such. When you're tucked in, your hand won't move. So tilted out is kind of like a neutral position, and tucked in, you're bringing your belly button to your spine, and you're flat against the floor or the bed or whatever it is you're working on. The floor is better. So you just do this a couple of times before you get up in the morning. Tilt out, tuck in. Tilt out, your hand can go underneath, tuck in. Out, in, out, in. And this should actually feel kind of good. Do that, I don't know, 5 to 10 times. Slowly, everything is slow. And then, of course, we've talked before about just taking your arms out into a T, bring your knees together, bring them down to the right, for instance, and look to the left. If you can't go all the way down, if you feel pain as you're going down, just go as far as you can. Slowly bring it to the middle. Again, this way. To the middle, to the right, left, to the middle. If you can go all the way down without lifting your shoulders, do it. Bring it up. Same thing here. You don't want to be bringing your shoulders up off the ground, then you're defeating the purpose. Slowly bring your feet down to the middle. The next thing, we'll do just a couple of bridges, very slow bridges. You're going to do a pelvic tuck. You're going to bring your pelvis in, your belly button to your spine. Slowly lift up one vertebra at a time. Hold it. Slowly come down. Take an inhale in. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale. Exhale up. Inhale and exhale down. And bring your knees into your chest. It's not a good idea to hold on to the top of your knees. You want to be underneath. Bring it down like this. You can move side to side a little bit. And then what you want to do is just turn over, get on all fours. You're going to do cat and cow. Speaking of cat, we have a cat here. You're going to bring your spine up like so. Look down. Now I'm going to take my head and look up and drop my spine so I'm sway back like an old cow. And then bring it up again like a cat. And again, this should feel good. And then you finish it off with a child pose. Open up your knees. Sit back on your heels. Bring your hands in front of yourself and push back. Again, looking down. And now you get a nice stretch in the lower back. So these are good things to know. Almost any of your core exercises that you do, you want to make sure that your pelvis is tucked in. If you are doing a roll-up, for instance, if you have this little space in your back, just coming up like this, I can feel a strain on it. So to protect your lower back, you always want to make sure that you bring your belly button to your spine and you're tucked in. You know, this way, when you come up, your back is protected. Again, your back is protected. Anything, when you do your 100s, if you do your 100s, your Pilates 100s in the morning to warm up, which is a great idea for all of us. Again, tuck in, bring your feet up, or you can keep them down, lift your shoulders off and do your 100, but now there's no space back here, my lower back is protected. So these are just things that are really good to know, and they're really good to do every day before you get out and do your thing. Simple. Just when you're at neutral, you can get your hand underneath. When you tuck in, bring your belly button to your spine. Now your hand can't fit. Your pelvis is moving out and moving in, moving out and moving in. And it warms up all these muscles around your lower back. It's going to prevent a lot of pain as time goes on. And, you know, not something we want. So do those exercises every morning and you'll have a great back for the next 20 years. Okay, we'll see you soon.